Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 3000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Promising American lightweight Frank Martin named 3 fighters of his weight category with whom he would like to share the ring. Garcia, undisputed lightweight champion, Devin Haney, and WBA regular title holder Jervonta Davis came into Martin's field of vision. I hope I can get a title by the end of next year. In fact, it will most likely be towards to the end of the year. The list of my desired rivals is Ryan, Devin and Gervonta. I'm leaving the tank for the final, but these are the fighters I want to fight. Just because Davis is a good fighter, he's explosive. I think we have a lot in common. I feels like this is one of the fights that we get the best out of me. It will be a good chess match, Martin said. Recall that Frank held his last fight on December 17th in Las Vegas against the Dominican Michael Rivera, whom he defeated by unanimous decision. Promising American lightweight Garcia shared his expectations from the upcoming fight between his compatriot Jervonta Davis and Dominican Garcia. According to Ryan, he has no doubt about Gervonta's victory and he wants the tank to knock out his opponent. Garcia believes that such an outcome of this fight will make their confrontation with Davis even more intriguing. Gactor is just not at the level of a tank. I want Davis to knock him out. This will make our confrontation even more interesting, Garcia said. Recall that Davis and Luis Garcia will fight on January 7th at the Capital One Arena in Washington, United States. Ryan and Gervonta are expected to share the ring on April 15th. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 3000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. The WBA World Champion and the second featherweight Dominican Luis Garcia shared his expectations from the upcoming fight with the WBA regular title holder in the lightweight division, American Gervonta Davis. I have always been calculated in everything, and in the ring I do what I have to. Gervonta Davis is a fighter, but he felt my energy. He knows what happens when you talk to another fighter. Then he realized that I was serious. He expects to have a warm-up fight with me. Yes, it motivates me, but that's what he has to worry about. Tank is a fighter with a lot of experience, but he will have to face a rival of another level. I have a lot of advantages that people don't realize, and this will all show up in the ring. I don't think I need to be careful in this fight, as I have a wonderful plan and I know how I will fight. If necessary, I will boxing at a distance, and sometimes I will get closer when necessary, Garcia said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.